Many have described the late Amazulu King Goodwill Zwelithini as the custodian of peace and unity. eNCA's Tuba Velani looks at the life of the late king.
King Goodwill Zwelithini was born in 1948 in KwaNongoma in northern KwaZulu-Natal. His parents were the late King Cyprian and the late Queen Thomozile Ndwandwe. An important figure to the Zulu nation, he had reigned since 1971.
Phakathi kwezinto-ke ilembe lasifundisa zona kuba ubumqoka wokuba munye phambi kwesitha. Kanjalo nempi yasesandlwane yasifundisa okufanayo. Singalibali futhi ukuthi impi yasesandlwane yaliwa ngamadoda 50 years after isilo sakwaDuza sahamba emhlabeni. Bayibamba ngoba babesenobunye. Yilento ke efunwa uNkulunkulu esizweni ngesizwe. Nathi mase sithatha isiqalekiso sokwehlukana. Siyokwehlukana ngoba sivumela uSathane. Kufanele uSathane simvumele ukuba sehlukana ngemqondo. Singehlukana ngokwamaqembu kodwa when it comes to the nation-wide, let's unite and face the enemy.
The longest-serving king of the Amazulu, he always preached peace and ensuring that cultural values are upheld.
The king has always stood for harmony, for peace, for progress, for prosperity, and for accepting one another as human beings, and insists that for this to happen, our values should be upheld, our values should always guide us. And he is on record as having warned people under his reign to uphold values and habits, good habits, to be always respectful.
During the transition from apartheid to democratic rule, the king became a symbol of peace. In the 1980s, His Majesty facilitated peace talks during the black-on-black violence. He always had to distinguish himself from political affiliation.
And there is agreement within the royal family that abantwana have all the right, and that's how the king had declared in the royal family, that the royal family is not going to be part of politics. Anyone would join wherever they want.
Besides commanding the country's biggest traditional kingdom, over time King Goodwill had to weigh in on matters of nation building. One of the programs the king revived and championed was Umkhosi Womhlanga, the Reed Dance. Each year the ceremony sees over tens of thousands of young women voluntarily vow to remain virgins until they are married.
Traditionally, that used to be done. That in Ntombi would be looked after by the elders. What is the objective of that program, Umkhosi Womhlanga? If you look at it carefully, it has always had a positive objective. And the objective, first and foremost, is to make sure that you preserve your girls. You preserve your girls, you make sure that the girls do not go into early sexual activity.
Over the years, the king has faced his share of criticism. At one point, he was accused of fanning xenophobic attacks. But as a human being, he also had many personal challenges, including struggling with diabetes.
Every now and then I phone and find out how he's doing, and he has not complained about any other thing to me except, the glucose. And it's a problem, I understand, because I live with it too, because I'm a diabetic too.
The Zulu nation is mourning. And for now, the focus will be on ensuring a fitting standoff for the nation's beloved monarch. Bayede, wena wendlovu, Thuba Vilane, Durban.